previously
I don't remember what I'm
on
doing.
Curse of Strahd from 2 months ago. So you're in the Amber Temple. You've got an Arcanoloth running around, possibly invisible. You've met Exathanta the Lich, who is an equal opportunities bad guy that you've restored. He is a pleasant fellow, yeah. And he introduced you to English breakfast tea. He was happy to share all the information around you, restored his knowledge, but not his physical form. And you were on the way. Akxikas has had, on entering Barovia, so a long time ago now, Akxikas has had a vision from Yog-Sothoth, his patron, of a particular vestige in the Amber Temple that he wants to commune with. And that's where you were heading towards. So let me push your view. I'm going to zoom. It's a right zoomed in view on mine.
Oh, yeah.
You'd just descended the stairs. Other side of here had crumbled. This door was already open, and from inside, ghasts had started to charge towards you. Of note, you'd noticed, other than the usual ghastly form, each, because you've seen how many, as they've sort of squabbled about in this room, each of them has a third eye that's sort of cataract, and it could be anywhere. That's in various places. And we rolled initiative just before we finished. So, are we happy to launch straight into combat, or do you have questions about where we were? No, it's been 2 months.
No, those guys are all in there like, bloody hell, this is taking a while. They just stood outside for 2 months.
You've all got buffering symbols above your head. So, first to react is Rokkr. You have a concentration symbol on, so I'm assuming that you have Hunter's Mark already cast and you're concentrating on it.
Yes. Am I here? I am here. Right, so we know that they're there, but we don't know where, per se, do we?
If
so this...
from Jarek and Nik's angle, they can see one here.
If in doubt, fireball down.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're sorry, forgive me. We are in combat anyway, so I can't stealth round and pick them.
Unfortunately not, no, because that's
that's passed, right? Okay, so I have to get into line of sight essentially. Because I haven't got line of sight where I am.
No, correct, yeah.
So does that give me line of sight? That gives me line of sight on one of them, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm quite happy for that to be 2, Jim, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this laddie here.
Sure.
So let's I was gonna say I've got Hunter's Mark already, so can I use that as my thingy-mabob to put it on him? Forget what.
Thingy-mabobbed? Yeah.
Bonus action.
Yeah. That's probably. And then I just roll to hit, don't I? Is this my roll to hit? Yeah, I'm just going to roll to hit. So am I rolling with advantage? Because I'm in the shadow dark, and I get
my sword sheds light.
Dan. Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I'm not in the shadow. I don't get my advantage, Dan.
No.
Okay, no worries. That'd be a 12, so that's not hitting.
No, although, Jim, what he does do is you think it's a good shot, but he just dodges out of the way. If you'd have rolled one higher, you'd have hit. So, you're right there, Mark.
Yeah, just feeling a bit ropey.
Oh, again. 27's a hit, mate.
Just a bit coldy.
27. Right. Think first. So when I'm attacking, I just get my. No, I get my D8, I get my longbow, and I get my hunter's mark, don't I? Which is a
Yes, mate, yeah.
D6. Hard work.
Ooh,
Rubbish.
10. Okay.
And I don't get a third attack, do I? Is that my.
Yep, that's your what's it feature.
My special original flip.
An extra attack with an extra D8 damage if it hits.
Yeah, I can't remember what subclass you are, but yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's
mate.
a 1. Oh, no.
The Gloomstalker,
Oh,
isn't he?
that was a
Gloomstalker.
fucking.
one.
Yeah.
So, 15 feet of movement so far. Bonus action, your action.
Yeah, 15 feet. So, shall I? Can I run into the room and back out again so everybody can see what I can see? Or will they get some kind of.
They'll get opportunity attacks if you
Yeah,
go
so I'll
into
just stay
5
where-
feet and then back.
within 5 feet of them.
Yeah.
Well, that's. Let's see. That's 25.
Yeah.
I think everybody knows are there. I'm just going to go to there. Out of the way.
Okay.
Natural one. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Gast here is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 to there, and he's got a choice of 2, so I'm going to roll D. Oh, goes for the Dan.
My sword doesn't do anything to undead, does it?
Yes, it does an extra D8, mate.
As in, they don't get disadvantage or anything. That was it just the spectres in the little flask room that got disadvantage for being in the sunlight? Okay.
Yeah. So this one is going to any creature that starts its turn. Right, anyone that's starting their turn within 5 feet of a ghast needs to make a Constitution saving throw because of their stench. This one is going to try and claw towards Nik. Rolls an 11. Next ghast is going to move 5, 10. He's got a choice of 2. 15. Right, this one, as it reaches the wall, you see that it clings to the wall, and you've seen Spider Jim do similar things. And it runs across the wall as if it has some kind of special power. Yeah. This one's going to try and claw at. Well, really, he's got a choice of 3. Let me just give him a choice of 2. Yeah, it's going to be Jarek. So it's going to be a claw towards Jarek. Rolls 24. You're muted, but I got the. That's 10 points of slashing damage, Adam.
So 7. Yeah.
Yeah. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con saving throws there. 14.
14 passes. Okay, next cast along. Where's this one? 5.
Do we know how many there are, Dave?
Yeah, there's 7 in total. They're about to run out your mark, so yeah, I'll give you that. That was 15. He's got a choice of 3 again. 15 or not. Yeah, he can make it. So he's got a choice of 3. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be Jim. Right, so he's on the wall above Rokkr, so he's kind of here.
What a bell end.
Yeah. Claw against Rokkr is going to be 23 to hit Rokkr.
Armor class 17. What am I looking for? Sorry.
17, 23 beats 17, so he's hit. That's 12 points of slashing damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
And you get +4 to this and your concentration check.
Finished with my woman because she couldn't help.
Well,
Say that again. Sorry.
Nice.
Any saving throw you make within 10 feet of me is at +4, on top of what you
Okay.
whatever else you get.
It smells really nice.
So 11 plus 4, so 15.
Yeah, pass. So you just take 12 points of
Cool.
slashing damage, Jim. Next cast along.
Yeah, I had some temporary hit points
Use them
And then
first.
from.
Is there a
Use them
Constitution saving
Yeah,
throw for
It
the
just use those.
concentration?
It'll do it automatically, Jim. If you just put your damage in, you've got temporary. It'll take them off
Yeah,
before
yeah.
it starts on your proper ones.
Yes.
Okay, next one comes at Nick. 23 to hit Nick.
2, 3.
Do I?
Show me the things in life.
Yeah, let's shield.
Okay.
I think there's not too many coming in now, are there?
There's 2 left. 3 left in the room. So this one is that they're all choosing as they're coming out. This one's going to be Rokkr again. Right. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start sort of stacking them on top of each other.
I didn't shield Dave, by the way.
So it did hit.
That's why I've seen.
Beg pardon. So it was 12 points of damage and a Constitution saving throw.
I am going to use the inspirations. Damn it, inspirations before, isn't it? I'd have.
Yeah. However, you've just passed as you shrug off the effects of the paralysis.
Okay.
Yeah, lucky. So what I'm going to do, Jim, in front of you now, these 2 are going to stack. One's on the wall. In fact, they're probably both on the wall, but there's 2 now. He only rolls an 8 to hit you, so that's missed. The one that you've marked now charges in. He's got a choice of 2 again, or can he get to 15? Yeah, he can. So he's got a choice of 3. Same. 5 is going to be Jim again. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move him into this space so both of you 2 can attack him. Another attack against Rokkr rolls an 8 as well, which on the initiative order takes us to Fester.
Trying to read stuff, Dave. For fuck's sake.
I can only apologise for running a game of D&D for you.
Yes. And so you should.
I was waiting for the so you should.
Trying to remember how much damage Cinder deals when he appears.
2d6, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe.
Just wondering why I can't. There must be features and traits. That's why.
Yeah, it's under spells, I think.
I don't think it is when Cinder appears. I think that's features.
I wouldn't have thought
No,
Cinder's under a
it's
spell.
features and traits. When it appears, you must succeed a dex saving throw or take 2d6 fire damage. Okay. 10 foot. Okay, so that's one of the other important things I need to know. There's going to have to be. Yeah, I'd have thought it's going to have to be there, isn't it? Because then that will reach those 3, but not Singe, Nik, or Rokkr, won't it?
Yeah. Happy for that, mate. What's your dex DC?
16.
16. Okay, so the one on the left rolls 6. 20 passes, and 15. So the outside 2 fail.
Okay, so 2d6
Yeah.
coming your way. Dush. We're doing this for both of them or individually? Oh,
It's up to you, mate.
Rolled.
How did you roll?
7. Which is pretty
Both of them?
standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, because there's 2 here, so I do need to make another saving throw.
Sorry, Mark, what were you saying?
I was going to say, have you got Create Bonfire? Because that's one of the most wicked cantrips I've ever seen. If you haven't got it.
I have access to it, I believe, but
Yeah, you definitely have access to it. Just you create a 5 foot by 5 foot cube of fire, which you concentrate on for up to a minute. Or if you want to move it, you just stop your concentration and cast it again. It's a cantrip. And it scales with level. Anything that starts its turn in there or ends its turn in there, or when you cast it, has to make a saving.
That was one of the things we were looking at for me to replace one of my other cantrips.
And it'll be higher. It'll be a lot more damage than magic balls now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's because I haven't had enough of a rest to be able to change.
Well,
that was the issue.
Defo think about that one.
But he likes to play with his balls, though, so it's...
I do like playing with my
He
balls.
does like things on fire as well, though, like a lot.
How did those other ghasts feel about?
The last one passed. I've taken them off snap to grid, so I can I should remember that for the future. That's actually quite handy. So 2 took the damage, 2 passed. However, that was your bonus action, I believe, to summon Cinder.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so you've got a full action left.
Ahead of myself. Yeah. I think I'll probably just attack with Cinder, I guess.
Okay.
The most damaged ones, that's the one in the middle.
Correct.
I believe. And Cinder is 1d6 plus 3, I seem to recall.
Yeah, you got to hit first.
Oh, well.
And you normally use your magic balls attack for that, don't you? Because I think it's the same.
You'll push.
Right, so yeah. Hit. 25.
25 hits.
And then just 1d6 plus 3. Come on, fucker. There. 7s all round.
Decent damage from that. Any movement from you?
I don't think I can move, can I? There's not going to me to move.
No.
Forward, which I don't necessarily.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense.
I might just step that way to get me a better view, I suppose.
It's just a step to the right.
The time.
Yeah.
Adam Jarrek's turn.
People, Fester would be doing that. You wait till you see what's under his robes.
No. No.
Yeah, if I never see that, it'll be too soon.
It might indeed leave you shivering in anticipation.
The time what?
The madness woman.
Hey, Dan's in the room.
A voice would be calling. Apparently, I don't know if that's true.
Slight delay there, Dan.
I had to find it in the vintage cube.
All I need is the spades.
That's the thing, yeah.
Are we ready for my turn, or are we?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
I wasn't sure if we were finished or not, because it wasn't your turn.
So good, we've just stopped.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
The goose.
I was going to go Spirit Gardens, but I'm going to do something I've not done before, and I'm going to activate my Holy Symbol of Ravenkind to turn undead.
Interesting.
Why would you want to turn undead?
Because I want to join the gas. So, turn undead. I've expended the 3 charges. When using the Holy Symbol of Ravenkind to do it, undead have disadvantage on the saving throw against it.
Okay.
And the DC is 15.
15, and it's a wisdom save?
Wisdom save. Anyone within 30 feet of me that is not of the living has to make a check.
Okay. That's
this is where
everyone outside the room.
Party appears.
Yeah.
So as you reveal the amulet of the Ravenkind, you see some of them hiss. However, it doesn't seem quite as effective as you think. Ghasts have a turning defiance, so they naturally have advantage, which is negated by. So it's flat roll. Wisdom 16, you said, didn't you?
15.
15.
15, and anyone fail has to leg it from me in my turn, unless they take damage.
In the party.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So wisdom. The first one rolls 5. Second one rolls 20. I need a new piece of paper.
Sorry.
That's no. It's good. It's good. Third one rolls 8. Fourth 8. Fifth natural 1. Last one rolls 20. So 2 and 6.
So as Jarek does it, and obviously he won't know the full effect of it, but he'll just bellow out to target the ones that aren't running.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Right.
Are they low enough level to be destroy undead, or?
Ooh. What's
levels destroy undead?
I know they're not. I know they're not. I know what gap. Yeah. And one of the many things I researched from a Halloween one shot, so I know that they're not low enough for turn undead to destroy them.
Okay, so it's the one on the wall. I'm going to give them the frightened, and this is walk me through it again. They have to use their reaction to run.
In their turn, they have to dash. They have to get as far away from me as possible. They can't willingly end the turn within 30 feet unless there's no option. They will only be able to start fighting again if they take damage from somebody. Let me just go back to it and read it in full. So a turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as it can. It can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. So and it can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash. If there is nowhere to run to, it instead takes the dodge action. Taking damage will stop this effect.
Okay, remind me of that when it gets to their turns, if you would be so kind.
Yeah, so target the ones that don't look like they're running is what Jarek will have shouted, because some of them will look like they're about to leg it.
Okay, and they will. Yeah, I'm quite comfortable with that. That's action. Anything else from you?
No, the shouting was me instructions was me bonus action.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that looks like a good plan.
Yeah. Cheers. Ooh, English breakfast. Right, the last gas that's in the room, he's going to go at Cinder, clearly.
Did that one pass?
Well, he didn't see you, and he was more than 30 feet away, so 2 reasons.
Oh yeah, I didn't realise he was out
there. So claw on Cinder, it's a crit, mate. 25. That's a total of 14 slashing damage. So, I mean, some of you took 12, so I've rolled particularly poorly for damage. But Cinder needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cinder's not within 10 feet of me.
He is not.
Oh, I do love a cup of tea.
Right, so D20. Oh dear.
No, it's going to be enough, mate. That's fine. Because you'll have the 10 has passed it, so that's
It's
right.
12 because he's got +2 on his thing.
Tidy. So that takes us.
How much damage was it? Was it
14?
So I seem to recall him not having that much life.
Mark, has Akxikas has moved?
I can't move it. I was just playing about with my vision to see where I was going to move to on my turn, and now I can't move it.
Right, I got you. There you
That's
go.
It.
Sounds like cheating.
It's Flesh's turn, Dan.
That's exactly where I was before I did anything.
Buddy.
Where are hit points?
Oh, Flesh looks a little bit stuck back there, to be honest, so that might be his turn.
Yeah. For Cinder, Ted, if you've got a plus and a minus for his hit points.
Ah, yes.
You got it, yeah. So it is
Little
Mark,
dodge.
Akxikas' turn.
Right.
Thinking why I haven't
Flesh
got
will
a...
dodge.
So, which ones are running, Dave? Or
It's the ones with the frightened, so you can't... Let me move this one further in so you can see it's
see
got the
that one,
frightened
are they kind of mostly
condition.
that side? Are they? Isn't
One there,
How many?
Yeah.
How many? Are
one on the
fried?
wall. 2.
only? I thought one got paid.
Who aren't frightened.
You know what I've done?
You put the frightened on the ones that passed, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because I was saying there was at least a 1, a 5, and an 8.
Yeah,
that you rolled.
only,
Yeah,
only
no.
two
Oh,
passed.
look for a week.
Yeah, well done, Adam. Frightened, and frightened. Yeah. So he isn't, the one on the wall isn't, and this one isn't.
That's fine.
Nice one, mate.
Akxikas'
Well
turn
done.
is just walked off.
He's gone.
He went for. He said
14.
he said he needed a wee.
It was 14 damage, wasn't it, Dave?
Yes, mate, yeah. How many hit
Whilst
points
Akxikas takes his turn, I'm going to go and get a drink.
He's got 45. So it's 5 times my level plus 5.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that in 1D&D when they eventually release it for things like Cinder, they do more damage because your hit points scale, but the damage doesn't really scale.
No.
It just does 1d6 plus your proficiency bonus, doesn't it? So your proficiency bonus at the minute is only 3.
I'm sure you're right. I'm not.
Tickle the snake. Bit
Yeah.
obvious, but I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, they're not meant to be massive damage dealers, though, I guess.
nice.
It was your go, Mark.
Oh. Right.
Damage.
I'm assuming these things are resistant to necrotic.
You can have a
Religion for undead, isn't it? But
yeah. I was going to say it's an intelligence check of some description.
usually religion for undead. Oh.
Where's religion?
I got the Ghostfire Games Grim Hollow thing, and
No,
they have. No, you're not sure. You. I mean, it's undead. It's very likely that they'll be resistant, but there's nothing.
Oh,
yeah, on
okay,
each
right, in
monster
that case-
stat block at the bottom, there's a DC to how much you know, which is really handy.
I've got a
That's
chart.
handy, actually, yeah, that's really handy. Right, okay, I'm not going to bother with. Actually, right, bonus action. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points. When I find them. To cast Quicken Spell on a create bonfire,
Okay.
and I'm going to place it. Where's Akxikas? There it is. There. On this
Yeah,
ladder.
When does it burn everything?
It doesn't burn anything except what's in that square. And then, well, what's the word in it again? We'll create a bonfire until the spell ends. Any creature in the bonfire space, when you cast the spell, right, must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, DC 15, or take damage.
Rolls a 6.
Right, it's taking damage. Any creature must also make a saving throw when it moves into the bonfire for the first time or ends its turn there.
Okay.
So damage.
Was the word you were looking for immolate?
It's kind of done that. The spell's called Create Bonfire. That's what I've just cast.
Nice.
And then I've still got my action, which I can cast a cantrip. So same fella, I'm going to give him, what's it? Eldritch
Pasty,
Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Gotcha.
Here it comes. 17.
17 hits.
All right.
Going to roll for your second one as well, or?
Okay.
16, yeah. So 2d10 plus a lot. 2d10 plus 8, is it?
2d.
Or yeah, whatever. Roll them individually if you want, Mark.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
That's it. 2d10. So this is 2d10, and then we'll add 8 to that. Oh, no, that appears to be 1d10. What the fuck? Okay, here comes another d10. So that's
Nice.
15 plus 8.
23.
And that'll be me done.
That's pretty good damage, mate. How does that one die?
Oh, it'll be speared straight through its stupid face with the sort of black ray of doom, and then just it's already on fire, so it's just going to collapse into the fire and start to smell funny.
Can you accuse it of being a stupid faced bastard?
Yes.
Okay, Nick's turn.
Presumably, can't get to the one that's not frightened on the wall, or I can.
No.
I'll go for the one
Well, there's no rule. They don't lose their reaction from turn, do they?
Yeah, can't
attack.
take reactions.
Oh, yeah, you can then. I'd be quite happy for you to sort of shoot. I'll tell you what I'll do. Yeah, let me take you off snap to grid. If you place yourself in betwixt, and I got to use the word in betwixt, so I'm doubly happy.
Glad I could help.
Oh, but now do I hit him with the left bar or the right bar?
You're not as funny as you think you're,
I am.
No.
I screw it. I'm going to use my channel divinity on the one on the wall. So use my bonus action to have advantage on it.
Okay.
And then I believe when it dies, I can move that effect onto something within 30 feet. So yeah, Vow of Enmity. Yep. I'm going to attack the mister on the wall.
Yep.
With advantage.
Okay.
With the Sun Sword.
Come on.
21 to
Come
hit.
on, lad. Come on.
Yeah, hits. So you get an extra D8 because it is undead with your Sun Sword anyway.
Oh. Eight.
18.
And then advantage. Uh, 27 to hit.
Yeah. Okay. If you roll well.
Followed by another 14.
Yeah. Not quite enough. He's not very well, as you might imagine.
A slightly poorly gassed.
Yeah,
He
I
is.
made him poorly.
You did. Anything else?
No.
Okay, Casimir gets a turn then. So he will. What can he see from? Right, he's going to move into Fester's face,
My word.
and then back again, and he's going to try and firebolt the one that Nick's just hit.
Apologies.
We 2d10. Well, yeah, he obliterates that one on the wall. Damage.
Now move the vow onto the one by Cinder. I don't know if you want to use it like that. But the play test is it 30 feet.
Okay, I'm going to put I'm going to put guidance on it. Guiding bolt on him then. Yeah. Okay. So that's Casimir's turn. Vilnius's turn. Yours. Okay. Well, I suppose he could hit the one on Cinder, really, couldn't he? Yeah. So he's going to attempt to use a firebolt as well. He rolls 24 to hit, and it's gonna 12. That's a decent roll from the mages. So 2 firebolts whiz over your heads from the 2 mages at the back. He'd have to move there, I think. Yeah, he would. That takes us to the top of the round. Jim, you're currently being swarmed, but they're all about to run away from you.
Because of Adam's Ujima flip. So just
I'm going to press gang some pejoratives whilst I'm waiting for my.
Indeed. Did you want to play the mark game?
You want to do what?
Press gang some.
Pejorative.
what's
Scapegoat.
pejorative? I've heard the
Scapegoat.
If any one of us ever actually gets this right, we must have preset it up and cheated and agreed one with him.
Dude, I got it in Pathfinder.
What?
I got it when we played Pathfinder. I got it right. There was much suspicion cast on me because it was me that got it right. Right, Dan's gone for scapegoat.
Right.
I thought that's what he was saying pejorative was.
However, if he says it wrong and says it's an scapegoat, do I also get that?
No.
No.
Sloth. I don't know.
Okay.
It's as good as any other word in English language.
Right, so they're currently going to run away because
Anyone with
Adam
a purple mark.
If they take damage, they
It's a
don't.
bit messy.
Come on, Ted. What's your word?
Am I likely to one-shot?
I'm just going to go with like monkey.
Each one of them's probably taking a good couple of chunks each time to bring. So
No, we won't go into a different variations of monkey. We'll just leave it as monkey.
And you'll probably struggle with range shots. We're stood where you are right now.
But you can also walk away.
Well, that's
unprovoked
all I
right
was
now.
thinking is run
Not
away
one
and
more.
shoot at one, but I don't want to.
There's one on
Which
the wall
one's
that's
that
still
one?
alive, isn't there?
Not on
This
the wall, there's
one,
one by
still
Cinder
alive.
that's still alive, isn't it?
yeah, this one's
Oh,
not
okay.
running, Jim, and they don't get opportunity attack. So you're as free as a bird.
Oh, did you? I didn't
okay.
think Dan killed the one on the wall. I thought it wasn't quite enough.
I think he
Yes,
should climb
he's
on the
dead,
wall
on the
and
wall.
fight the other one on the wall.
Someone else killed it.
Right.
Still fight him. Just beat the corpse
Kill
to
the
death.
student.
Plug my phone in, it's constantly beeping. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's beeping, mate.
Like notifications. Right, so I can run away without getting a reaction. Okay, so that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to be Captain Runaway. This ghast here, is he dead? What's that one on?
That one's he's not
see.
been hit yet, but he's about to run away. But he'll probably run round the fire actually because he's got a scapegoat now. So
I can see this one, can't I? We're going to have to start hitting some of them, aren't we? Can I see any that's... Wait, point out the ones that aren't affected by Adam's thingamabob.
That's
Just
the
one.
purple symbol.
'Cause it's just
this one.
The one on Cinder.
this one here.
Yeah.
You're saying purple symbol, but I can't make head and tails of anything. Just looks like a whole big mess of things. Right, so this one here isn't affected by Adam's Ujima flip.
Just zoom in.
Right, let's attack. I've zoomed in.
Oh, mate,
No,
missed by
missed.
one again.
Mm-hmm.
20 hits.
It's... Sorry, Mum. Can't do that.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
And that's it. I'll stay there.
Yeah. Right, so here we go. They're going to start running. It'll be the one nearest Jarek first. So he's going to move 5 to there. He's going to move around the bonfire. I think they're not idiot creatures, are they, ghasts? They're not, no. So
No.
5, 10. So that's opportunity attack from Jarek if you wish.
No, I'm going to let one go.
Right, I can see
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
So 10,
I couldn't recall.
15, 20, 25 is opportunity attack from Nick, if you wish.
Not that one, no.
Okay. And they
I'm
have to
probably
dash.
holding mine for the one that's
They
on
have
half
to
health.
take the dash action or
Okay.
dodge if they can no longer dash further away from me.
Gotcha. So that one's dashed away. Second Gast, this one in front of you, Dan. So moves.
Let him go. Let him go.
Let him go. Okay, so he's dashed. Corner. Yeah, I'm just going to put him
Sorry,
back.
guys.
Snap.
I'm just going to go and check something. I'll be back in a minute.
Mhm.
Yeah, no worries, Jim. I think it's a while till your turn, mate. So that's the second one. Third one. Hold up. So it's, I see what's happened. Right. Right. Bear with me. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this one and put another one in its place. Okay. There we go. Now we're right. So the one just behind Nick is going to move 5, 15 away. Dan, you're not hitting that one?
Let him go.
You want the
Okay, he's
injured
going to
one,
run
don't
into that corner. Yeah,
My
okay.
plan is to hit the injured one.
Okay, dude. So now's your time to shine. Let me just put him, snap him to grid. So 5 to there. I'm going to take him to there then, if you want to try and.
As he steps away, I'm going to use Warcaster to hit him with a booming blade.
Wicked.
I don't think it matters if I miss him, because if I miss him, he just carries on running.
Yeah.
That'll hit, though.
It does.
So it's this plus then 2d8, one for the booming blade, one for the fact he's undead. That's 25 damage when he runs away.
25. I'm a little bit disappointed that kills him in one because
It would have moved back and blew up.
a booming blade would have blown him up anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So let's remove all of those. Do you want to kill him in a particular way, mate?
I will let him explode as he topples to the ground.
Wicked.
Nasty. Yeah.
Yeah. So that takes us to Fest.
Why? There's a good chance of these dickheads just running back in the room, though, isn't there?
Until they take damage, they can't stop running away from me.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah, it's not a repeat save either, is it?
Nope, they're just, for a whole minute, they are terrified of being near me.
Yeah.
I see where they're coming from, to be fair.
That's... Oh, it's not a ranged attack, it's just 10 foot, isn't it? That ghast be within 10 foot of me. It's picking on me goose.
Yeah.
Hurt him.
Let's get some puff of noxious gas in his face.
Okay.
It's constitution save of 16. By the looks of it.
I don't think anyone did their con save for being in base contact when they start their turn, did they, Dave?
Oh, balls.
Yeah.
I don't think I was.
We have plus 4 to everything, but I can if you want.
Yeah, that's okay.
It doesn't affect my turn because it's. I think I recall what the effect is.
Yeah. He rolls 19 for his Constitution saving throw, Ted.
No, he's a bell end
then. In fairness, because you've driven them away, and this is something I was debating as well, because it's a stench, it would be individual for each of them, but it says once you've passed it, you're immune for 24 hours. So, yeah. Sorry, Ted, was that action then?
Yeah, that does the best part of fuck all.
Yeah.
As opposed to the 2d12 it wanted it to do.
I mean, I'd have preferred the 2d12 as well, because then I could walk into the room.
Yeah. So then I've just got Cinder at disadvantage because he's right next to it and it's a ranged attack.
Yeah.
So
Never know. They are quite easy to hit.
is that on the top? It's on the hit, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So disadvantage. Roll. Oh, you fucker! That was
Misses.
absolutely a 20.
Just rolled off onto that little bit of a shit. Yeah.
Got it.
Are we done?
Sadly,
Jarek's turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
15 to
go
there.
have a cry.
Yeah.
You're going to tonk the ghast
Okay, go for it.
with my mace. Was 18 to hit.
Yeah. Damage.
And then I'm doing nothing else this turn. I'm going to add my divine strike to it because I keep forgetting I can do that once a turn.
Cool.
So we've got 8 normal damage and then a D8 psychic.
Yep. Psychic,
D8
yeah.
psychic.
Cool.
Yeah, apparently. So 8 plus 7.
Nice. 15. How does he die, Adam?
Mace strike to the chest and then his head just explodes.
Okay. Wicked.
Is that the one that had my vow on it?
Probably.
It is.
Are any of them within 30 feet of me? I don't have to be able to see them.
Yep.
It just says when it dies, something within 30 feet of me.
Well, I'm going to
transfers.
carry on the rest of my move to go into the room. So 5, 10. And I'm going to stay there, keeping them hiding in the corners.
If you click off your token, Dan, you'll see these 2 to the north. You can choose either of those 2.
The injured one, please.
Gotcha.
And the room to get past Jarek.
I've made sure there's space to get past me.
Yeah, you can squeeze past. I'm not precious about.
And I've still got another 5 of movement if I needed it. I just didn't want to move too far into the room. That's me.
So Flesh's turn. So you can pile through there if you want with Flesh, mate. If I don't know how close he can get, it's up to you.
No, he's just gonna
he's
not get in the way.
Okay.
He's gonna dodge again.
Sure. Mark, Akxikas' turn then. So all of the ghasts are in this chamber where your amber sarcophagus located.
Well, I'll drop concentration on that. What's it? Bonfire, because there's no need for that to be there anymore. Okay, I can't see anything from there. How much have I moved? That was, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20. How much have I got?
20.
30.
Yeah.
So I can't go there. No, I can't actually get to a point.
You can get to there, Mark. Get to there.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, because you can go diagonally there.
Oh,
and the one with the red thing on it is going to be shot. But yeah.
Right, I'm actually repeat what I did last time. We don't have to worry about hitting them now, do we? So
no, I'm just going to get rid of all of the objects, the ones that are dead. We don't need the bodies still, do we?
I'm going to spray. Oh no, I'm going. Oh shit. So bonus action. I'm going to cash in a 2nd level spell slot to gain a. Hang on, it gets 2 sorcery points.
Where are we at?
Hang on.
Mark's going to launch some kind of hellfire.
It's going to be Eldritch Blast, but I'm just
okay.
I want to get 2 sorcery points back by cashing in one of my packed slots.
Seems like a wonderful idea to me. That does work. Yeah.
Tiny buildings, Dave.
Nice. Is that
was my
epic?
bonus action.
Yeah. Woo.
Then going in.
Stackable.
Cool.
First shot, 28.
It's
2nd shot, 26. So it's 2d10 plus 8. So it's 2d10.
Wonderful.
19 damage.
Okay, tidy. That's Nick's turn.
I'm not on a grid anymore, so my movement's all wappy.
There you go.
5,
You've
10.
been regridded.
Oh, hold on. That's 10, 15, 20. Let's go and twat the one that my thing's on.
Yes.
That one's no longer afraid, is it?
Oh, nice one, Adam. Yeah.
And the one Dan's about to hit probably won't be, but it might be dead. So
let's hope so.
Yeah, the one I'm hitting, I'm hoping isn't having a turn.
Yeah.
18.
18 does hit.
Poor roll. First hit is only 13.
Okay.
He's still on a reasonable bit of health, isn't he?
Yeah.
I will put just a first level divine smite into it. That's an extra 3d8 to make sure.
Seems a bit
You
I'm going to roll my damage first. So it's this.
Has it been my go?
No.
What have I missed?
Plus.
No, they're being massacred. There's about to be only 2 left, I suspect.
36 damage to that one.
Yeah, that's not very well.
I suppose I'll move my thing onto the other the injured ghast.
Sure. So,
and with 10, 15, 20, I'll go and stand with it, I suppose.
Right.
Yeah.
Casimir's going to move into Cinder's space. I'm not actually going to move it. Going to do another firebolt
on his shoulder. It's fine.
Yeah.
16. It's that's nice damage. 17 damage. And it was on 17, so Casimir is doing well. Kills this one, so there's only one left. He dead. Vilnius isn't going to get to it, so it is your turn then, Jim. The last one is in the room here. Don't know if you're going to get. Oh, of course you will.
Yeah.
You're like Johnny Movement, aren't you?
Yeah. 40, that was just a scroll.
Jarek doesn't appreciate being stood on by an elf.
My bonus action transfer, what you call it, to it, because presumably the one that had it has gone. Where's that there? Roll 17.
17 hits.
Nice artwork for the gas, by the way, Dave.
The one in the box.
Well, all of them have been the same thing, haven't they?
Yeah, that's a monster manual.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it is.
15 damage.
15? Right. Yeah, you're going to have to hit it again. This one's actually fresh.
I don't think you could ever describe a ghast as fresh.
Fresh out the box gas.
Plus 16 damage.
Not quite enough, mate. No longer frightened.
And that is my 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's me.
So he's got a choice of 3 targets. What I'm going to do, because it's not very well, and it's not going to last so much longer, I'm just going to move Rokkr there. And it is going to come towards. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because it's going to come towards Nik. Claw attack on Nik is a crit, mate. Yeah, I've rolled reasonably well with the damage. That's 17 points of slashing damage.
This is
and a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Yeah.
13.
Okay. That takes us to Festa.
I mean, I'm still in this. That's 10 foot, isn't it, for Meet of the Ghast?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we'll just do that just in case. Yeah, because then. Right, let's try this again, stupid bastard. I want to put some poison in your face.
Okay. Rolls 15 Constitution saving throw.
I think the problem is, Ted, you're trying to use poison against something that's horrible and smelly. It doesn't care.
It's fine. This one went through. I've 23 in your face.
It's immune to poison.
There we are.
That's such a shame, mate. 23 damage as well.
Don't make me change its spell type.
You can. Can you do that with poison?
I can, you know. What?
Can you do that with poison?
I don't think I can do it with poison, to be honest. I just have a quick check.
Possibly. It's mainly just radiant and necrotic and force and psychic that you can't, I think. The rest are all elemental, aren't they?
And
You have to change it before you do it, though, don't you?
Little
Oh,
packets
yeah,
of
poison
cheese.
is one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, thunder.
What feature is that?
Meta magic adept. Sorry.
And how does it read?
Spell. When you cast a spell that deals a type of damage from the following list, you can spend 1 sorcery point to change that damage type to one of the other listed types.
When you cast a spell. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll give you a religion check. I'm going to make it reasonably difficult for you. I'm going to say 14. If you roll above 14. Hey. Yeah, you can kill that.
Fire!
Kill it with fire.
Okay,
How
so
many sorcery points do you have then, Ted?
What? I've got
How many
2.
sorcery points do you have? 2.
Yeah.
Is that all you get forever, though, with the feet, or do you get more as you...
That's it.
No.
And you can't use them to transfer into spell slots. They're only for
that purpose.
That.
For that purpose, yeah.
And obviously, when our long rest or whatever, they come back again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's still worth having, though.
In all fairness, it was just because I wanted to cast fire lightning at some point.
Hellfire.
That's
whole of core lightning is flame.
That's proper Last Airbender, that isn't it?
I'd get a lot of bonus on it as well. I'd have thought, with it being fire damage.
Yeah.
Right.
So now the room's clear. It absolutely hums in here with the dead ghasts. But 3 of these amber sarcophagus, if you recall, they are massive amber structures. I forget the actual.
Knock them over. Let Dan crit them.
Well, they're 8 feet tall, 5 feet wide, 5 feet thick, just solid chunks of amber. And in the middle is basically this sort of Sauron type eye. As it flicks around, it sort of dissipates, and then it's there, and then it's looking all around. As the last ghoul has died, you can hear behind you Vilnius, the mage that you picked up. He's going to sort of appear into the room and say, "We've done it, we found one." And he's going to start to approach this one at the north.
Hold up, Chief.
Jarek's just going to repeat the warning that he gave, I think, however long ago, that he personally does not advise anyone interact with this. And then essentially, I'm just going to walk out the room and lead people to it that want to make their stupid decisions.
Right. I'll just go up and check it's not the Kingmaker he's looking at, Dave.
Okay. He's moving right towards it. How do you want to
sulk?
How do you want to do that, Mark?
Bastards.
Just put my hand on his shoulder
Sorry,
and stand
guys,
by me.
what
Let's just redo this one.
Okay. So that sounds reasonable. So that would be a persuasion, Mark, please.
Okie dokie.
What'd you say, Jamie?
He wants to know what's going on.
Do I need to be in the room? Sorry, there seems to be some. What's
Yes,
going on?
this is where they can interact with them to gain a gift from a dark entity. I'm cautioning people against it, and I've chosen to leave the room and sit out the room so I don't have to watch Muppets make mistakes.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm not
Yeah,
particularly dark. I'll let
with
people
that,
do their
I'm
own.
out.
I was told by the Lich that the ability to protect and bring people back lied in these amber eyes, wasn't it?
Yeah, trust a Lich, go for it.
So with a 23, what I'm going to do, Jim, we're theatre of the mind now. It's forget about the grids and where you stood. You can, in theory, be stood where you want. So with a 23 mark, yeah, you put your hand on his shoulder and he says, "Oh, but the power's there." And he sort of looks at you again and he sees the one eye and the and he's like, "Oh, all right, you do what you want." But there's nothing identifiable on the actual sarcophagus itself.
Well, I'll run round the other two, see if I can find the right one.
There's no identifying feature on it. All there is this sort of slither of black mist that eventually concentrates into what looks like a slitted pupil.
And that's all of them the same. It's just an eye.
Yeah.
Didn't you have to engage them last time? 'Cause we have spoken to some of these already, haven't we?
I did, yeah. I can't
In
remember.
the very first room, we had, I say, spoken to them. You read some bits out that people interacted with, but no one accepted them back then.
Yeah, you put your hand on it basically to receive the gift. So yeah, are we going to go through that, Mark? Yeah.
Does it look like they're easily openable?
There's nothing to open. It's just a solid block of amber.
Yeah.
Oh, you said it was a sarcophagus, though.
Yeah, it's Exathanto described them as, and I have previously. But the sarcophagus itself is trapping this entity inside. But they're not meant to be opened. You've seen one that's been destroyed. You're aware of the fact, and it's amber. That there isn't necessarily anything magical about the physical thing itself. It's just its traps an entity inside.
Okay, I'll place my hand on the. Sorry.
That's okay, mate, because I was just going to tell you the one at the north. The one at the north, as you place your hand on, and you guys have seen this process before, as Akxikas reaches his hand out. For Akxikas, it just feels like you put your hand out and then you take your hand off with the information. For the rest of you, you see his body go stiff as he goes full tonic. And it's Drizlash, the nine-eyed spider. And he is offering you the gift of power to walk on walls and ceilings.
No, thank you.
He's a delight.
If someone accepts that and sprouts spider legs, I'm killing them.
No, I'm cool with that. Thank you very much. I'll move on to the east one.
East is Dalva Nar, he of many teeth. Dalva Nar is offering you the gift of many lives.
That sounds interesting, but it's not the one. It's not the droid we're looking for. So I'll move into the
nice.
south one.
South one is Xantras the Kingmaker.
Kingmaker. Yes.
Xantras is offering you the power that comes from great presence and force of personality.
I accept the bargain.
Okay. Charisma saving throw, please. You can have this with advantage, Mark.
Thank you.
Am I near him, Dave? Presumably.
Yeah, you can be.
You get +4 as well.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. What's going to happen now is as you place your hand, you can feel the rest of you guys can see this dark entity zoom towards the place where Akxikas' hand is pressing against the amber sarcophagus. Mark, are you going to disclose what happens to the rest of the party?
Yeah, I've got no secrets from anyone.
Wicked. That makes it a lot easier for me. So the rest of you see Akxikas put his hand, this slither, move towards his hand, and then he takes it away. nothing else seems to happen. For Akxikas, as you place your hand and you accept the bargain, you all of a sudden get a sort of out-of-body experience where something massive and powerful goes onto your hand, which is Yog-Sothoth's essence, pushing through the mists of Ravenloft to give you advantage. As you accept the gift, it's huge, it's massive. You've never felt anything as powerful as this. But you're also aware of the fact if he hadn't have aided the way that he did, there's a chance you could have lost yourself in there.
Yeah.
However, now
was quite. I still got my racial to use if I fluffed it, but I don't know if that'd been enough.
You can now increase your charisma by 4 up to a maximum of 22.
Oh.
And I'm not going to. There's also you would be aware of the fact that if you'd not rolled so well, not only could you have been lost, but also. No, let's leave it there. I'm not going to bother. With each of these, all I'm going to tell you as players, that there are downsides that's a role-play aspect, and I'm not interested with that, to be honest with you. I know you guys are really good at role-playing, but all you need to know is if you accept the gift and you don't pass the saving throw, you could be lost forever, is Akxikas's words.
Yeah, that's what I'll say.
But you've got 22 charisma, Mark.
Well, I'm going to find out how to get back into the character builder thing. There it is.
You don't need character builder.
Do I not? Where does it go to?
Just click on not the ability, on the number on your, and then override it to 22.
Right, let's have a look. Click on the number. Okay. 22.
So as Akxikas is talking through, Vilnius is going to move towards the one on the north.
Yeah, cool. I mean, he can do what he likes now. I don't mind.
That's the one that lets you walk on walls, right?
You say he can do what he likes, but let's be forming some kind of fucking defensive ring.
Yeah, might be worth getting ready.
I'm not wanting
I'll stand within 10 feet of him. I'll stand within 10 feet of him so he still gets the saving throw.
I get plus 11 to hit now.
I'm going to...
Plus 11.
I'm going to back off slightly.
Okay.
Remind me, Vilnius, do we trust him?
Not really. He's allied with us more because we are his best bet than anything else.
Yeah, he was.
Right, okay.
He's not to be trusted, but at the same time, he was interest aligned kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind there might be a giant spider incoming.
Hey, I'm out the room. That's you guys' problem, not mine.
I've left the room as well.
Yeah,
I think I will too.
And this is the Mark gets before charisma gets killed by a giant spider.
Yeah.
Is that close enough to him, Dave, to give him the bonus but be out the room?
No.
In I go.
No, you'd have to be. If I place him there.
Yeah, you've got to be within the room, Dan.
5'10". Yeah, 5'10".
You've got to be stroking his ear, Dan.
That's within 5, so I don't have to be there. I can be back here, can't I?
His ball bag, just lightly.
That's 10.
He likes that.
Yeah, all right. If you like. What you're going to see then? So I'll give this to.
Around the door like that.
as he places his hand, the sliver, as you've seen, moves to his on the back of his neck, which is exposed. You see this eye appear with a cataract over it, and as he turns back to you and says, "Watch this," and he jumps onto the wall and starts crawling up the wall over the ceiling, and then he's going to move to the second one.
And we just shrug and say, "Well, our guy's been able to do that forever."
Yeah, we've got a spider rocker. You, buddy.
Yeah.
He's going to
the second one.
I'm going to try and stop him from that. You don't want to overload the power.
You can sort of see a zeal in his eyes now, and he says, "Power. I'm here for power."
Oh dear.
Is it time to kill him before he opens this and becomes even harder? I think.
I mean,
I think so. This is the one that says you can't get multiple lives.
Yeah, I don't want him to get
So
multiple lives.
I'll try and talk him down.
Okay.
Kind of see the, it's kind of one of these gifts. If you fill yourself, you've lost everything.
Okay.
if we know he's going for it, can we not somehow stop him from getting to it?
I'm trying to intervene.
Mark.
Dan's going for words first.
I can go and I could intimidate him to leave it. Try and let it lie.
You've got 22 charisma, Mark.
Yeah. And I'll use thaumaturgy to make my voice immensely loud and go, "No, stop!" And I'll make my eyes glow as well. And I'll go for intimidation, which is
you can have advantage as well, then, Mark.
Thank
if you're
I
gonna
needed it, because that was a 3. Oh, and another 3, 12. Ooh, fucking rubbish.
+9 though, mate. Look at that.
Yeah.
I was trying to talk him down.
Yeah. No, you can roll as well, Dan.
Yeah,
On persuasion, though, or
yes, well,
You
if you're going to try and talk him down, then would be a persuasion roll.
Though, if I live, that means my wisdom checks will be +9.
That's a natural one.
Yeah, seen.
It was a pretty picture that looked like it could have been a 20.
Okay, he'll say he'll say, "All right, no, I understand. I understand, chaps. No, you're right. I've yeah. Okay. Okay. We need to get out then. Where do we go next?
Right.
He can leave the room before me.
Yeah, I was going to say let's not be leaving him alone in there.
We still wanted to explore the rest of the place, didn't we?
Let's have perception checks from you two, Dan and Ted.
This is on you, Ted.
22.
Quite a contrast.
He rolled 21 for sleight of hand as you see him put his hand behind him as he moves forwards, but you just catch the sliver of darkness move towards him. And as he looks at you and he's moving towards, sort of shrugging it, is off to say, what's your problem? All of his teeth fall out.
What's the problem?
Could I just put a hand on Akxikas' shoulder and say, "Look, what can happen?" You got lucky, punk.
I'm going to ask him if he's okay.
I'm going to ask him if he likes.
Just so long as I know that if he responds, that's all. Because if he doesn't respond, I'm just completely gone.
I don't need to, but I'm going to pull out a ration. It's a baguette, and I'm just going to enjoy eating something a bit tough in front of him.
He says, no need to worry. I can't. I'm not gonna do it. He says, and you can see a gleam in his eye. He says, "This is why I'm here. Oh, fine." And he will move towards the last sarcophagus now, and he's brazen about it. And he moves towards to put his hand out.
Oh, multiple people can do one. Okay.
I really think we should kill him now before he does this.
Can he still cast spells with verbal components now?
Hey, the fact that I
just about.
Yeah. There's a very minor chance of failing as well.
Hold up, sorry, Ted. Go on.
I didn't get a chance to stop him doing that. I was just aware of the fact that he did it.
Yeah, he was stood right next to it. So he was sort of trying to use a little bit of subterfuge, and all he did is put his hand on it. Like I say, he rolled a 21 for his sleight of hand, so he did it. He was going to do it anyway. You just happened to see it. And then his teeth fell out. Now, however, he's
Someone
5...
stop the dickhead.
Lightsaber to the throat.
Yeah, go in. We're clearly going to have to kill him. Probably several times now.
Okay.
I'm going to hold a booming blade. if he tries to move towards it, I'm just going to hit him with a booming blade.
Okay. So he starts to utter a spell.
I mean, that'll also do it. I'll also trigger a booming blade.
So that's an initiative roll. Okay.
What I want to do then.
I'm not going to put him on the tracker, so I'm not going to tell you what he rolls.
Is that not holding? I was like holding the action before he started doing it. Is that not a no?
Not really, because yours is an aggressive action and his is in response. So he sees you drawing your blade or moving his blade towards him, so he's going to get an opportunity to respond, assuming that his initiative is higher than yours.
Is that everyone, Dave, or just those two?
Did you want to do something as well then?
No, it's in roll initiative, man.
Yeah, no, if you want to intercede as well aggressively, then you can roll initiative as well, Ted. Yeah.
I am going to use my inspiration on this.
Okay. Now, what we'll do is we'll not roll this on map tools. We'll roll this on D&D Beyond for a change.
I haven't
got inspiration. God damn it!
Please let me have the 22. I rolled a 22.
Ooh, 2 7s. So I'll take a 7.
So what? Sorry, Dave. What do I need to do?
You're rolling initiative in D&D Beyond.
How am I doing that?
Just
initiative button.
Just click on
the
the
first time we've done it in D&D.
Yeah.
There you are.
Oh, tits.
20. Okay.
22 before it was.
Hold up. Were you in there as well then?
Me, you can see where I am. I'm just by the door. I can still see
right, yeah. Sorry, mate. I didn't realise you were still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Dave, my reasoning is the fact that I've seen him do something.
Yeah.
And he's now moving towards. That's why I've apparently reacted really slowly.
You did. What's Fester's dexterity?
For fuck's sake, I just clicked off that page. Come on, Dave. I'm only using one screen now.
Oh, it's 2 by the look of it.
Oh, I do apologise for me running game.
Polish the Druid I'll be back.
15.
That was polished something. 2. 15, yeah. So he's rolled a natural 1 for initiative. You jammy gets. So he gets 3, same as you, Ted, but you can go before him. So you all react before he does.
Right.
Right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to clear the... just roll... Oh, you know what? I'll do it for you. Roll... Akxikas. Oh, he was there. Fester, you were in the room then, I'm taking it.
I was literally in the doorway because I was like, I'm kind of concerned about someone turning into a giant spider.
Okay. Right. Put yourself where you would have been. He was here, sort of, kind of...
Yes, so he'd gone from that
I haven't got to it because I was trying to step in the way as he walked towards it.
To that one, hadn't he?
We'll leave him here then. We'll leave him there.
Yeah.
So his initiative was 3. Set initiative.
You want those out the room to roll but not do anything in the first round? Because
yeah, you can do, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously,
Akxikas.
I will have shouted that the dickhead's going crazy, even after being told we need help in murdering someone that we might not know.
7.
Yeah,
it was 7. Hey, we got it right. Okay, so we'll wait until Jim's back and Mark's back. Did you? You want to roll for flesh then?
Sure.
I really wish I hadn't called him Flesh. It's just such a weird sentence. Do you want to roll for flesh? Well,
I'm going to expose flesh for what it is.
Get fucked, Dan. Hang on, James disappeared again.
Yeah.
No, he is there. We're just in darkness. He's not in the light yet.
Does Casimir need to roll for second round or Casimir or whatever it is?
Yes, thanks, Adam. Brilliant.
I think they're the only one.
Yeah.
He also goes by the name of the one Dave forgets about.
The dark one. If you remember Casimir, he's here for a specific pact as well as Akxikas. He wants to resurrect his long dead, but these aren't his. Yeah.
For what it's worth, Dave.
Yes, mate.
Flesh. Every time I roll for flesh, it should be one less. So he's 3 with only a dex of +1. He's not actually a direwolf.
Okay.
So he's behind Vilnius.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to give him 2 then, mate, just to. Oh, well, that doesn't matter as long as I put him in the right spot. Yep. Okay, Mark. We need Jim to roll, but he's not acting this turn. So,
No.
Mark, Akxikas is the first to react. What do you want to do?
I can't see.
Kill him
Where's
dead.
he? I'm just moving the room a little bit. I'm going to have to expose myself to harm. Right, so there I'll go there, and I'm going to sod it. I'm going to bonus action hex. So that's his first level spell slot. Main action Eldritch Blast. But I'll save 8 with the first one. 14.
With misses. What you see, yeah, no, with a 14 mark, you can see this sort of arcane armor in front of him. He's cast mage armor basically, so it tings off that with a 14. Only just 21 hits.
So, right, it's going to be D10, D6 plus 4. So,
It's not +4 anymore, Mark.
No, it's not, is it? It's +6. Fucking hell. What was it? D6 as well, yeah, and roll to everyone. Wow, 1 + 1. So that's 8.
I'm impressed.
Okay. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Casimir doesn't get a go this go. Jarek doesn't get a go. Nick.
Let's go in.
In fairness, you were stood next to him anyway, weren't you? You were sort of trailing him, I believe. Yeah, so there's no movement required for you to stand next to him.
Oh, attacky tack.
Yep.
Has he been hit yet?
Yes. Yeah, I
he
just did
massive, doesn't he?
A massive amount of damage to him.
Yeah, he does look like a giant.
Yeah, just a normal hit.
Okay.
Oh, because of his giant face. Is that what you're about?
Just a
model.
He has got a giant face.
He's not undead, is he?
He's not, no.
We'll soon find out.
9 damage. God.
Right.
Maybe I do go to shuffle round him a bit.
Sure, yeah.
I did wonder why you'd run to the big stand behind him when you're trying to stop him from getting somewhere.
No sense. What did I just roll? That was the hit. 14.
Yeah, 14 pings off his mage armor. Jim, just to catch you up briefly, is Vilnius. You've kicked off with Vilnius now. He's taken this second pact. His teeth have fallen out. Everyone's launched against him. So if you want to roll initiative on map tools, Jim, you can on the second round of combat you can take a turn because you weren't in there. But it is Festa now.
Map tools. So do that.
Should have been paying more attention to our spells as opposed to quips.
$19.
Okay, Jim, nice one.
Yeah.
Free.
Does he have any metal armor at all?
No.
I know he's a wizard, isn't he? But
And my heater has decided to stop working, which is awesome.
Jumping jacks it is then, mate.
Backwards and forwards.
Okay, we're gonna attempt some scorching rays in his face then.
He's gonna cast counterspell.
Well, fuck him then.
The party.
So that is a wasted slot though, isn't it?
Yeah.
No worries. That was just a ploy for the goose to attack.
Okay, go for it.
Goes.
Yeah. Actually, probably didn't even need to move in. Thinking about it, it's got the range. Of course. Fucking Cinder's been an absolute trumpet today. I'm just going to sit down and cry.
Pick me nose.
He's also got disadvantage on his next attack, Dave, for if that's relevant.
You're an elephant.
Okay.
Actually will be.
Because
The weapon mastery on the longsword.
okay. Right, so it's his turn. He is casting a spell, and he disappears.
Do I recognise the words of the spell?
Where are you? You're right there. Arcana.
Okay. No, I don't have a clue.
No, you don't, I'm afraid. What I'm going to do is, as he's disappeared, I don't know what your thoughts are about attacks of opportunity from Nik.
Around this
invisible that will attack us in one room, because that'll be hilarious. A
What's
Royal
that, sorry?
Rumble, but we can't see anyone.
I missed that.
You
Turn
can't
invisible,
target him, so can you use an attack of opportunity against him?
I believe you have to be able to see.
Yeah, you need to see to attack the melee.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I believe. Although if he doesn't sneak off, I could still hear the direction. I'll have a quick Google.
Yeah, that's the thing with visibility. It makes it invisible, but they still make noise. So
Yeah, you can still hear them. So unless they're stealthing, have disadvantage on.
yeah,
I could cast darkness, which will mean that he's in the same boat that we are. Won't be any disadvantage to us.
we're more mean as he's moving off just now, mate.
Yeah. So he is moving away.
No, it says when a hostile creature you can see moves out of your reach. So no.
Yeah. That's okay.
Fireball down.
Okay.
Okay, right. So this makes it a little bit tricky now. What I'm going to do... Hold up. We need to... Because this is... How can we do this? How can we do this so it makes sense and it's fair? He's not a rogue. He hasn't got stealth. He can't stealth unless it's an action. He's used his action to cast a spell. So what I'm going to do... Go on, Adam. Go on.
I was going to say, we've not had it come up exactly yet, but we had similar with an invisible orc that went into hiding. So I go for perception rolls to get a vague idea where they're going if they're running off at normal speed without stealthing. But it depends on what the kind of ground's like. So obviously, if you imagine out in the outer corridor where we are, if you go off what the map is, he's going to be kicking and scuffing stones all over the place as he runs. Whereas in the room he's in, footsteps are probably going to echo, but they won't do while the other guys are running around fighting him. So
yeah, Well, here's the other thing that occurs to me. His stealth check is if he's going to have a stealth check, it's going to be with advantage because he's invisible, and your check will be with a disadvantage because you can't see him. So that gives you a reasonable chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from maybe the dog can probably smell him, because I don't think he would smell particularly good.
The dog can cancel out the.
It's not actually a dog, though. That's the thing.
Well, you know what.
It's just it's a celestial being in the form of.
Okay, so it can't, right?
Your
Why don't you just bring a proper dog, Dan?
That could become a proper dog.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
I just
not
want to point
an actual
out
dial.
that I've also got a dog. We just didn't bring him with us.
Yes.
Okay, so everyone
Whose fault
roll
is that?
perception with disadvantage, please.
Dave's actually.
Do I get how do you look for a Gloomstalker, Dave?
Perception.
Can I not get some kind of? I know he's
Probably
invisible,
probably not against an invisible guy. I would have thought.
not against invisibility, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think your Gloomstalker features work for you, not against other things, Jim. I honestly don't know if you read something on your.
So I'm rolling perception with disadvantage.
Yeah.
What's that?
I mean, we're doubly disadvantaged. We've got no fucking clue what's going on because we're still outside the ring.
2 17s.
That'll do it.
Oh, we've lost him. He's here.
Yeah. He walks back in holding an invisible guy by the scruff of the neck. Was this the
So, just you to go, Ted. Unless you've done it and it's not arrived.
Oh, sorry. No, I've just been dicking around.
Trousers.
Perception.
With disadvantage.
Oh, tits.
Just roll it again.
Yeah.
Go on, another natural 20.
Fuck's sake.
I got 16.
You did, mate. You did. So, what's going to happen? Because he's still invisible, we need to sort of, reason this out. Is with Akxikas, you get a sense that he's gone through. You feel whatever, a draft or something, and Akxikas will say to all of you, "He's out the door." Rokkr, with your heightened senses, you know that he is out the door and he is hiding somewhere near to the exit. Okay.
So we're now back to the top of the table.
Yeah.
Well, no, doesn't Flesh go now?
Flesh does go now.
But he's no clue.
And Rokkr said he's by the exit.
Yeah.
Somewhere by the exit.
Flesh is go. As in by the exit, was Rokkr pointing at by Flesh or?
He was pointing. I'm just going to make sure. Right. He's pointing to this area here. That's this area here.
If Flesh were to kind of put his paws up on a wall, would he almost block off? If he arched over Jarek, so Jarek just got celestial dog dick in the face, would you be able to almost cut off the exit by someone that can scuttle across the ceiling or?
No, because if he's 10 feet across this way, and he goes anywhere up to 10 feet high, then he's not a solid block. So no, is the short answer, Dan. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
In which case, and
don't move outside. I'll fireball. I'll put a fireball in that area next. Go.
Okay, well, he's going to come down here and he's going to have a bite in the general direction that JMO pointed.
That'd be disadvantage. A check with disadvantage.
He didn't do a perception. Does he get to do a disadvantage perception?
Yeah, you can do, mate. Yeah.
Are we saying he's climbing on the walls, or he has the ability to?
He has the ability.
It's not good. It's 6, add 1, 7.
See, this is the other thing with invisibility. You can't target him either because he's invisible.
By things that need sight, but you can.
So let's take us to it, and it is Akxikas.
But Flesh is still going to bite in this direction, and because he's going to take his action, he's going to bite in that direction.
Sure. Okay.
So it's a disadvantage attack regardless of whether he's in the right place.
Sure. Okay. So that's your 2 rolls for your disadvantage attack or is that?
No, that was his perception.
Gotcha.
That was his perception.
Okay.
He doesn't know where he is. He's now just having a bite in the direction that Jamie pointed.
Okay.
Oh, 2 10s. So it's a 17 in that general direction.
Sure. Snaps through empty air.
And then he will
run into the room afterwards. Have him run in the room, or I am going to fireball him.
And he's got a speed of 60. So he's going to come back to the top of the stairs.
Okay. So that is top of the tree, Akxikas' turn.
Right. I'm going to move. I can still see out there. I'm going to drop a fireball, assuming it's not going to get me. So just put this up. But I'm going to try and drop a fireball. Oh no, Jim's there.
All of us through.
You're going to hit 3 people.
There's all of you lot. No, I'm not doing that.
Did Casimir not do anything?
It's not his turn yet.
But we just said we're back to the top. Oh, because it's the guys didn't get.
That was your extra turn for being in the room.
On the walls, or
don't worry. Yeah, I'm with it.
Oh God, I don't know.
Lucky.
There's absolutely fuck all I can do without. Everything says top creature you can see.
That's generally how most of them work. Yeah.
I'll hold a cantrip, Dave.
Okay, in case you see him. Yeah.
In case I see him.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what's going on, if it's me or everybody else, but it's going really quiet.
Yeah, no, it's me thinking, mate, because it's Casimir's turn and I'm playing against myself, which is always interesting. Right. Who's Mark? Just roll D20 for me, please.
Okay. D20. That'll be a 1.
Okay. Casimir now, he's sort of like he's what do we do? And he sees Akxikas with the flame in his hand. He backs away, and he's preparing a firebolt to see what he can do. That takes us to Rokkr. Your turn, Jim.
Right. Invisibility. If I were to cover somebody with wine, would I be able to see them?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be dripping off them. He's got cloth on as well. It'd be drippy.
And how much would that be? 1 action?
Yeah.
Yeah, throw wine at them, yeah.
So I've got a cantrip of wine on
ranged attack. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking two possible. My first one was throw something on the ground, but we're thinking he can climb. I do have some climbing gear, so could I rig up? How quickly could I rig up a set of ropes that would he be easily be able to pass them?
Yeah.
Or probably better throwing some wine in the general direction, kind of like casting it, spraying it around, see if I catch him with it.
If you're using the word rig something up, mate, in a combat situation, 6 seconds is your turn. Yeah. In terms of
right, so it's the wine then.
Yeah. So what I'm going to ask you for, what is it you've got? Have you got a bottle of decanter? You say?
I've got a decanter of wine from Durst Mansion.
Okay. So
the haunted house at the start.
That was the death house. Yeah.
How useful would the flower be?
Yeah, Dan, for fuck's sake.
Oh God, yeah, leaving it in the fucking dumb waiter.
So what I'm going to
Fucking hell.
ask
Wine
you.
combo.
Well, so this is a decanter. This is a sealed glass bottle with a narrow. So basically, it's a bottle of wine.
It's not the wine, yeah.
Yeah.
So to splash the wine, it's not going to go far unless you. What's your plan, Jim? Exactly what are you doing?
Well, I have got a torch and a tinder box. It won't ignite, will it? Wine?
No, wine's not flammable, dude. No.
Come on, MacGyver. What are you doing?
We could have done with me and him going the other way
Right.
around. I know exactly what I'm doing here.
How good a shot am I? Could I possibly throw a bottle in the air and shoot it with an arrow?
It's not
Like
that much
that.
wine, though, mate. I think that's
Yeah.
It's
the
a
issue.
decanter. That's that.
It's a bottle of wine.
At least
Bottle of
that's
wine,
at least
750
100 gallons. That'll flood the room.
750 centilitres.
At best, with a
Fantasy.
decanter, you're probably looking at 2 bottles of wine, aren't you?
At
At
best.
best.
So,
It is closer to a bottle of
But
wine,
we've
isn't
got-
it, really?
Yes.
We're expecting it. I mean, how big is this space where I believe he's in?
Your other options, like the others have done, is to hold an attack and wait till it reveals.
Or Fireball Dan.
I'm not actually near this place, so if a fireball hits me, I'd question it.
to explode.
High up in the middle space, I'm going to chuck this decanter of wine and I'm going to shoot it, and glass and wine is going to go everywhere.
Okay.
And from that, I'm hoping that I'll be on heightened senses because I'll be looking around for
Yeah,
any
yeah, yeah.
changes.
Well, you rolled ridiculously well for your perception. So what I'll do then is I'll ask for 2 attack rolls. First for the throw of the wine. So that's an improvised weapon. So we have to subtract your proficiency bonus from this, I believe.
Oh,
-3.
Okay, so attack roll on.
percolated.
Just an
Wow.
attack roll, and then we -3. You say, Dan? Is that right?
If that's a proficiency, it's 3, isn't it, at the moment?
Sorry, how do I roll just a
Just
standard
normal
attack?
bow attack. Normal bow attack with -3. So just roll it and we'll knock 3 off.
-5 because he's got archery.
Okay.
Oh, nice one.
Oh,
So 10. So now you're rolling to hit. You're rolling to hit something that, we've got to assign, and I'm quite happy to canvass opinion here. You're trying to hit. It's only going to be 1 shot because you only get. Oh, actually, you can use your. This is the first time you've acted, isn't it? So you can
Yeah.
have 2 shots, but we need to assign an armor class to this small thing that's not exactly where you want it to be.
Now, because the bottle can't see him, does he have advantage?
So here's what I'm going to do, Jim.
You
I'm going
can't
to
see him,
set.
but he's there.
I'm going to set the AC as. What I want to do is I want to give you disadvantage to attack to hit it, mate, with 2 shots. But I'm going to set it reasonably high as well. I'm going to set it at DC 19.
It's lower than I'd have gone.
Yeah, I know. I was tempted with 20, to be honest with you, but I thought I'll give you a break. So 2 first attack disadvantage.
And you get all your pluses.
Yeah, you get everything
roll
with
this at disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Right, first arrow hits. So you've aimed. Use your pointer. Tell me where
Well,
exactly.
you said it was in. Oh, how did that work? Sorry. You said it was in this general area, wasn't it?
Yeah, quite a big area.
Yeah.
Pinpoint exactly
So
where.
I'm thinking. Why is that still moving around? I'm thinking sort of there.
Okay.
And didn't we say
Because
the wolf
if
the
I
wolf
were-
bit here?
I would be moving this direction. I wouldn't hide in the corner or come out to hide or go here. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's passing in this direction. So I'm thinking to hit
Okay.
there. Why
Okay. So it's like a shadow, a ghost on map tools, mate. It should have gone by now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So I saw where you were pointing to, mate. As your arrow expertly hits the wine blows, but it doesn't land on anything.
It just hovers.
That means he's on the roof.
So when you say it doesn't land anywhere, what's the splatter pattern looking like?
Man shaped.
Yeah, because I've got really heightened perception of looking at things and judging environments and everything. So I should be able to work out where he isn't.
That's what I'm going to give you, mate. So the bottle, when you hit it, was here. Let's say 8 feet in the air. Okay, with me so far, right in the middle. You know what? Let me draw this on so we can. What colour should we have the wine? Should we have it kind of a purple
red?
Colour?
Red wine.
Burgundy.
Yeah.
I don't think Casimir's going to be very happy with you because he's now getting a shower of glass and wine.
Oh, he can suck our balls collectively if he wants.
I'd need a very large mouth.
In which case, he needs to just shut up because that's the only other option.
So did any go on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yes.
So as you've hit it, it's exploded out. The glass has exploded. The wine has exploded out. Anything from here is a cone that hits the ceiling here, hits the back of the wall there, and it drips down to the floor. Hasn't hit anything.
I'm feeling your drawing tonight, Dave.
Do I get a chance to cast a spell? Have I got a chance to cast just a spell?
Actions.
You've used your actions now.
Right, so it'd be a bonus action. That's all I've got. Can't throw any cantrip.
You could do a hunter's mark, I think, as a bonus. But no,
Caltrops.
Not as a bonus, mate.
They're all actions.
Dude, I hate to say it. Is that turn, Jim?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Can I see? Does it help? I was saving a cantrip in case. Is there? Can I see what's just happened enough to be able to judge where to drop a bonfire?
No.
Right.
Not exactly. Sorry. You can put a bonfire wherever you want. However, it is Jarek's turn now.
Yeah.
It's bonfire you're holding.
Hold on.
Well, it'll have to be now. I've just said that. I hadn't actually thought about it. But yes, it must be. That'll be, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go on, Jim.
Hello.
So, if you're right, sorry, I've got spells that I can cast as bonus actions. So I'm just checking it until the spell creatures. No bonus action. Sorry, actions, bonus actions. What's worthy? Zephyr Strike. What does that give me?
Lets you run really fast.
Yeah, I'm just clutching at straws. Leave like when the spells you can give yourself. Yeah.
I imagine in Adam's turn he's going to pretty much reveal where he is.
Do you think Zephyr Strike could give me an advantage in any way if he suddenly appears?
No. I imagine Adam's going to cast a spell that pretty much just reveals where he is.
So basically what you're saying, thanks for your role-playing skills, James, but it was a complete waste of time. Because...
No, mate, because that was really good, Jim. No.
If it had worked, we'd have got it.
Mate, everything you've done in my campaign so far, I've enjoyed. I've loved it, mate. So, yeah, you carry on doing what you're doing, mate. Don't worry about it. Unfortunately, it didn't work this time. Adam.
Spirit Guardians.
Count spell.
He's revealed himself unless it's greater.
He's not revealed himself.
It's greater. Shit.
Does counterspell have a verbal component?
Yes.
It
Yes.
does not.
Oh,
Does it not?
No.
You'll need a roll for it because I've gone for the highest level one because I wanted to go for high damage. Because I think that's higher than counterspell, isn't it?
If it's above
What
third
level were you
roll-
casting it at?
Level 4, because I wanted the most damage out of it.
Counterspell.
That counterspell's 3, isn't it?
It is.
Yep. Third level.
Does it go
If you cast it
level?
at fourth level,
Oh, is he? Right, so he's burning a 4th to get my... Right.
would he know Adam's casting it at fourth?
I'd
Yeah.
already chosen.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
allowed
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I know it'd got, because I know it had done Dispel Magic or stop that as well, so it'd be the same either way.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Adam?
I don't think so. I'll just budge my way up the stairs. I've lost the map. Where's the map gone? There we are. I'm just going to kind of stand back up here a little bit.
Right. Nick.
I mean,
Like
if everyone's doing fancy things to reveal him, this could be amusing.
I've got to try and get him out now.
Have you actually got the flower all along?
Oh, I've not got the flower. You know he's wearing that amulet we've had a good look at.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Locate Object on that amulet.
Okay. Is it an action?
It's an action.
Wicked. And talk me through Locate Object. Do you need to...
Can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close, within 30 feet at least once. I sense the direction of the object's location as long as it is within 1,000 feet of me.
Wicked.
If it is in motion, I know the direction of its movement. So I know exactly where this object is around his neck.
Wicked. It is west of your location.
I'll get the location. I'm just going to point at where it's pinging.
Yeah. So as you move closer, it's now southwest of your location.
I'm pointing straight at where it's pinging, and as it walks off, I'm just going to follow it.
Okay.
My entire next 6 seconds is just pointing at the direction that this amulet moves.
Can I cast my held cantrip at the place?
Am I pointing at the roof or the ground?
You're pointing at the roof. Akxikas, roll to hit with disadvantage.
It just appears where I say, and he has to make a dex save.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were Eldritch Blast. Or...
Oh, actually, sod it, I'll lose.
Bonfire.
If you'll let me, I will, because I don't want to drop my concentration if I've got the opportunity to do it properly. Right, here we go then.
Well, what did you say you were concentrating?
I did say I was holding bonfire, to be honest.
Bonfire. Okay. Yeah. No, so he gets a
save DC 17.
Okay. Nothing happens other than the bonfire appearing on the ceiling. So he's passed his save.
Oh, right. Yeah, no problem. Okay, right.
However, Casimir held a firebolt, so he's going to get an attack at disadvantage, though, isn't it? Yeah, he misses. Okay, Festus' turn. Nick is pointing in this direction. There's a bonfire. Yeah.
So he's pointing here.
At the ceiling.
At the ceiling.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the ceiling. Which I can see and Cinder can see.
Yeah.
Oh. Just... I'm just wondering if this is just a dickhead to waste fucking stuff. I need to be within 10 foot. Oh, what's going on there? Hey up. Oh, hang on.
I need another Dwayne back.
Well, remember, you can't county this time, Ted. So
Yeah, I'm not wasting any more spells.
no, he can't counter you. So
He's already used his reaction.
yeah.
So that's for me to there is 10 foot though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine, right? Yeah.
Which is where we think he is. On
Yeah.
the roof.
I'm gonna take you off snap to grid and just move you into the doorway so I can put Akxikas back where he was. Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll once again try and blow some poison up his ass.
Okay, what do I need to do?
A Constitution
save.
16.
You have a bit of a poison light.
He rolls. I can't really because it's a cloud. Does it say poison cloud?
It says you extend your hand toward a creature. Oh, if you can see. Fuck it, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the firebolt was against creatures you can see, and you still released that.
Oh, is it? Yeah. So Casimir couldn't have cast that, so it's a good job he didn't.
Yeah. So he's still held.
Hold up, no.
What?
Well, firebolt is you hurl a mote of fire at a creature or object within range.
Just think, because none of us are trying to hit something we can see. We're just aiming in a rough direction.
Yeah.
Lenny's
So no, you can, Ted. That's fine. Yeah. Roll your damage then, mate.
Oh, fuck off.
So you. What I'm not going to do, I'm not going to reveal him with that. You hear sort of briefly in the direction that Nick's pointing, or see briefly, but it's only going to last one turn because Nick is pointing, so I'm not going to reveal him to you. But you've hit him with that. Perhaps he coughs or something, and you know that where Nick's pointing to is good, but no other bonuses. So you've still got a bonus action.
But obviously, a noise was made which might help a certain other wood elf in our party.
No, yes. I'm not gonna give you that, mate, because he's still got this.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
I
mean, he's cast Greater Invisibility. It's a 4th level spell. It's we can't.
We know the direction of fire. It's all disadvantaged attacks, but we know exactly where he is to aim in that direction.
Yeah. There is a giant bell end.
Yeah.
We can never mitigate the disadvantage, but actually, Rokkr can if he's invisible. If he's out of line of sight, it's a straight roll because it's disadvantage versus advantage.
So
if he's not in light,
Cinder's going to spit at the same area then.
Okay, roll with disadvantage then.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
So that's that. Hold it down. Okay, no, don't hold it down. I needed to do the other. So 19, right.
It is a 19. Roll your damage.
Which is D6 plus 3. Hey, 4 of that.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Does that count as my fire damage?
Yeah.
So 5, not 4.
Okay. Yeah. It's still not quite enough. So that's your turn, Ted, yeah?
Yes, mate, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what you're gonna what
I take it it's wide knowledge that I've hit something and heard something cough in that area where Nick was pointing.
Everyone's seen and
So
heard that.
Yeah.
But what's going to happen now is
Bullshit, more than likely, knowing you.
yeah. Thank you very much. No, it's all right, mate. I mean, I'm comfortable with that, Ted, because that means I'm doing my job properly, really. So, Nick, as he points, all of a sudden he goes. So you're not going like this. You're going.
There's two of them.
Yeah. And then
there's two of them.
No.
Surely if
it was more like he teleported by the look of it.
Yeah, so I'm not pointing at two things. I've just quickly moved where I'm pointing.
Mage on the roof.
Now where's he pointing?
Mage on the roof.
Where's he pointing now?
Hold up, not 1 second.
Sure
I think Dave's counting where I'm pointing.
Yeah.
I am.
Right, but because right, you're now pointing out of right, let me come back to you. You're now pointing from here, you're pointing to here, and then disappears up the stairs. And you finish pointing somewhere around here upstairs. Okay.
So we now class him out of combat.
Unless we want to give chase in combat terms.
Flesh is going after him.
Okay. So can you how does it work with flesh?
I have a telepathic bond with him for up to a mile.
Okay. Where you're, yeah, but he can't see exactly where you're pointing to. You can
telepathically you can describe it to him, can he?
Yeah, but Dan can't see where he's pointing to when he's pointing through solid rock.
Give chase, though, can't he?
Yeah, you can keep chase on.
Yeah. It really, invisibility makes everything a little bit more difficult, doesn't it?
It can be quite complicated. That's why invisible stalkers are a bitch.
Yeah. So where he's still on the ceiling upstairs.
Just go and look at my heating. Call me if you need me. I will come back.
Okay, dude. No worries.
Sorry.
Presumably Flesh didn't hear any skittering across the roof, as he... Because if he's dashing, he's really not going quietly, is he?
No. Yeah, you heard him. You heard him disappear. Well, you were pointing to him, so and you're telepathically linked to him, so you know he's scarpered.
I was more thinking about in order for Flesh to just follow the 60-foot in 6 second thing going across the roof, possibly knocking dust free and.
Yeah,
he's not going quickly. He's dashed. He's not even going normal speed. He's double movement.
Yeah, no, I'm hearing you, but I mean, because the fact remains, would he be able to get to the ceiling?
No, we're on about just chasing.
How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling. I'm trying.
Flesh
it's
right
so difficult.
Doorway, so he's got to get through the doorway, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm still trying to make a game of it without just being that arse of a dungeon master that just says no, you can't do it. I mean, these are massive, grand spaces, so it's at least 15 feet up.
I don't think we're going to get him. We're just going to blow spell slots, and I don't think we're going to catch him if he's intent on getting away.
He is. Yeah, go on. Ed.
I was going to say the flip side is if he does get away, we have made him squander quite a few resources.
Yeah.
He isn't going to go far because he wants more power. So
Yeah, let him go. Where else is there to go?
Well, it's do we let him go and regroup and move back out and, discuss it as we go, rather than just try and give chase now.
So he's probably not buggering off a thousand feet, is he?
No.
No.
So I know where he is for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So we don't have to be quick. We just literally all walk as a team.
Well,
Yeah,
you know where his amulet is. Okay. Right.
He's got to work out whether that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, he would have no idea. There's no way he could even deduce that with an intelligence check of 30. He just wouldn't be able to work it out. So as Flesh runs and bounds, Flesh is now aware of where. Okay, let's try and finish this then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you upstairs again.
Where's fairy fire when you want it?
Yeah. I mean, we're making this guy a thing. Let me ask you this. What would your intention be with this fella?
I wanted to, not lethally, I wanted to at least subdue him and then make that decision. But the first thing is to not have him running around.
Yeah, I think he's a mentalist.
We've now got two aggressive invisible mages.
Everybody we meet at some point tries to kill us.
My intention for Flesh was to try and grapple, like just get him in his jaw and just hold him, so it doesn't matter if he's invisible; he's stuck in a wolf's jaw.
Right. What I'm going to do then? I'm going to take you upstairs. So I'm going to change the map to here. As you arrive upstairs, just for a bit of fun. 1 second.
Who's that?
Make sure we're still right. Yeah, I've got you. Done.
Giant face bastard.
Yeah. What's gonna happen? Because I wanted to include this as well for a little bit of flavour. He's in Fang's jaws. Fang, however, has got a little bit carried away and he's got him by the neck, and he's totally invisible. Fang thinks he's got him by the shoulder, he's got him by the arm. Let me just turn your camera back on, Dan, now that Jim's back. And what's going to happen is Vilnius's body is going to. Let me just double check. Yeah.
I'm also going to ask Flesh to take him off Fang.
Yes.
Drinking till the room.
I don't know who Fang is, so Flesh is going to take him off this.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Dan.
So
the wizard.
Right. So what's
the name for a giant dog?
What's going to happen is Vilnius as he's ragging him about, he's got him by the neck. Where's Mark gone now?
Mark.
He's lost. Vilnius is going to bleed out, but his body disappears. And then what I want you to do is I would like Adam, roll a percentage dice for me, please.
Disappears or appears?
Disappears. His body disappears. Yeah.
His body was already disappeared. What after a percentage?
Because he has more lives.
Oh right, yeah. 3.
Oh, bloody hell! What's that?
That's the first time I've rolled a percentage dice on here.
Roll a d20 for me, please.
The cleric kill him.
I don't know if I've got one of them. Let's have a look. Bear with me.
Things appearing.
Yeah, this might take map tools a second to catch up.
James.
Yes, mate. For some reason on my mobile phone, it's ridiculously quiet. I can only just hear you. And so I realised I can connect on my mobile phone, so I thought I'd just hear what was going on.
So what's going to happen? is Vilnius will reappear
The other ear.
The other ear, yeah.
here. It's wearing this exactly the same clothes, same amulet. However, he is now a Gith Zerai. Not a human.
Interesting.
Okay.
And you managed to subdue him and capture him.
Okay.
Sorry, he's a what?
A gift.
He's changed race. He's now Gith.
Does he still have no teeth?
He has no teeth.
Thanks.
My partner! My fucking bog! My fucking bog me!
Yeah, like that.
Sorry.
I can't imagine him. See, the problem is with the gift language, when you play Baldur's Gate 3, that it's very pronunciated and sharp. He's going to struggle without teeth.
He still sounds exactly the same as he did before.
He's not calling everyone Ishtak.
Does the Gith arrive with teeth, or
I already asked that.
No.
Dan.
Already asked, Dan.
Literally just asked that. That was what we were talking about.
sorry, I was. For anyone who doesn't know Baldur's Gate, I was just sending a picture.
Penis
Right.
cheese.
So we've got him on the stairs, apparently.
Yes. Yeah, you can move him wherever you want now. You've sort of captured him.
Okay.
I'm going to train on his ass.
Well, now we've caught him, Jarek will turn to the ones that were in the room with him and be like, "The hell just happened?"
Kept touching the thingies.
Kept touching things without asking.
So did you.
No, we asked. We asked if it was okay,
Who?
and we said yes. We asked ourselves. He didn't know. Same people that he didn't.
I'm sure he asked himself.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. He didn't ask any of us.
Right. If you hover over him, that's kind of what he looks like now.
Question mark.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
there we
yeah,
go.
the same picture I put in the group.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We'll just have to tie him up, won't we? Gag him.
I have manacles.
All right, we'll have to manacle him and gag
Got
him.
any fucking flour, though, have you?
No, he left it.
You put some of the wine from downstairs and just rub it on his face so he can't do it again.
Well, this I wasn't expecting the session to go in this direction.
So when did he ever go in the direction you expect?
We've basically done one room for a whole session. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do we need to play out what you're going to do with him?
Just tie him up and manacle him and gag him. Just leave him behind. I mean,
Just leave him in.
We can come back and get him later on if we
Check
feel it.
for what stuff he's got. 'Cause didn't we say he had that? What was the amulet? I can remember us talking about it, but
Controls the golem.
oh, we're having that.
Yeah, but then we won't know where he is.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the trade-off. If he's manacled, just leave the dog with him.
We'll gag him as well, Dave.
Oh no, if he's manacled, then if Dan looks really hard at the manacles, he'll know what they are.
Yeah, he's trying to recast it again, doesn't he?
Oh,
won't
yeah,
be doing
but
So
Yeah, but
you're
you can
gonna
take the manacles off.
Manacle him hand and foot, if we haven't got enough manacles, tie.
yeah, so
gag
his
him as
right
well.
No, what we
hand
need to do is
to his
bind
left foot
him
and his left
with
hand
his
to his
hands
right
behind,
foot,
hand and feet tied together like you would hang
like I
up
just
a
said.
pig
Yeah.
on a spit.
Yeah,
And then
do all those things.
I've got
Yeah,
2
all-
sets of manacles.
Oh, everything that just got said happens, Dave. That's what we're doing.
Done.
And check what else he's carrying other than taking the amulet off him.
And stick an apple in his mouth, 2 chips up his nose. Nostrils.
Fish called Wanda.
Is it a chip that you've dipped in loads of ketchup first?
Obviously.
and where are you going to leave him?
Leave him
Hung
where
from
we
the
are.
ceiling.
Not in the room with the fucking things he wants.
Well, he's already kind of done those, really, so they're not
He's
that
not,
big
he's
a deal.
not done
Well,
the last one.
he's used 2 of them, and I used the other
Yeah.
one. So there's nothing in there for him
We don't know
anymore.
if we don't know if they're reusable, do we?
No.
Should've let him touch it.
Akxikas would be able to tell you that you can't take the same bargain twice.
Okay.
The same
So that
person
means-
can't, or two people can't take the same bargain.
The same person can't take the same bargain twice, but two
Oh, so
people
any
can
people
take it.
Okay, so you can repeat them in theory,
Yes.
but as long as it's not one you've had before, right? Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Right, so we don't want him going. Oh no, he'd get. What would he get? He'd get the charisma.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
already
the one
looks
you've
like.
got.
I mean, he looks pretty grim, so it's only going to bring his charisma up to about 10.
He looks
He
like a
doesn't use
swarthy
charisma,
Githzerai monk at the minute, dude.
Well, he does at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
But with no teeth, it kind of puts it down a bit.
Akxikas rolled a natural 20 on that, didn't he? So we don't have any idea how difficult or whatever it is to pass that.
Nope.
Oh,
Can the doors be closed? The door downstairs, can that be easily be pulled to or not?
Yeah.
We could pull it too.
So we could just leave him there in the room. I mean, I know he's not done them all, but if he's bound on the floor in the room, if we're really that bothered, leave the dog to guard him, and then we just explore the rest.
Would we have any idea on how many lives he has?
No.
I mean, we could
Not
test it
at
out.
all. Yeah.
The
That's what I was thinking.
what you know what, Ted? Let me just before I commit to no.
Ted, do you know
By
you want to go
process of elimination, we can work it out.
No, no. I'm gonna commit to no. Sorry, Mark. 1 second. I am gonna commit to no because the pact is he of many teeth. The gift is the power to live many lives. So you know many.
You say many teeth, so that's like
1 life per
32 or
tooth.
something, isn't it?
How many teeth did he have when we first met him?
Yeah.
Is it 1 life? Is it 1 life
go
for
back
2?
downstairs and count them.
Yeah.
They're not there. They just disappeared. What did you say, Mark? Sorry.
I don't know.
Okay, sorry, dude.
It's all right.
I know. As soon as I came to you, I thought, oh, he's not going to remember now.
No.
But isn't it like 32 or something? Or 26? I don't know.
No, if you look
I was gonna say,
you probably didn't have them all.
Do you not fancy it, Ted, going for the many lives? Because it's you can.
No, I'm just wondering if we can kill this guy enough times -1.
Well, I'm just going to answer a really quick question. Adam, he's got on him a spell book, the amulet, which is, you know, I said to you it was an upside down triangle, and you said, oh, it's just triangle. It's actually I knew it was upside down something. It's an upside down V, which is just an A without the cross piece before you say. But yeah.
No, I wasn't going to say that because that actually, has an upside down way to it. Triangles do not.
But he has nothing else. If you remember, he wanted his staff back, his master staff back, which Festus currently in possession of.
Yeah. Okay, so we gained a spell book with some spells in it and the control amulet thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take the spell book if that's all right.
I was going to say none of us really are spell book-ish because I don't know how.
If it's got rituals in, then I'll be very happy.
Can copy them into his ritual book.
Yeah,
I'm still toying with the idea of killing him multiple times and going, this is what happens when you fuck with strangers, dude.
I think if I'd be happier if you.
This is what happens.
Now we know
this
he's
is what happens when you fuck with strangers, dude.
Yeah, fucking with our heads, pretending to be what you're not. Can't we just kill him enough times so he's actually dead?
I don't think he ever pretended to be. I don't think he ever pretended to be what he's not. He just gave in to his instincts the moment he was there.
Gith aren't nice though, are they? They're not known for their, good nature.
He's not Gith. He just looks like one now.
I thought he was one.
No, he was human originally, but now this new life seems to be Gith life.
Yeah.
If you're talking to him, he sounds, as you would sort of interrogate him, he's the same person. He's just you would by now have worked out that the pact that he's taken is reincarnation. So he was reincarnated as a Githzerai.
Okay, so he definitely was human and still kind of technically is. But
and we keep going until he comes back as a bowl of petunias.
You want to kill him again, dude?
I'm kind of up for it because he's not going to be happy with us now.
Okay.
We've kind of burned our bridges with him.
Sure. Who's killing him?
I'm neutral. I'll do it. I don't want him.
I'm neutral. I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, no. We've got a good reason for doing it. I'm not doing it because I think it's fun.
Roll a percentage dice, Mark.
Hang on. Is he necessarily going to reappear here? Because this could release him, as Akxikas killed him.
You saw him appear within a certain. Yeah, no, you're fine, Adam. I'm not going to overplay this. It's going to take us to the end of the session.
I was rolling for which room in the temple he reappeared in. And we're going to play Chase the Wizard.
He reappears as a halfling that you quickly managed to capture.
Yeah.
Hold on, one second. This time he's got all of his teeth.
Oh.
He's run out of lives.
Oh.
I would say that's an indication that he doesn't reincarnate. Yeah,
anyone. That's without really knowing a great deal. That's my probably reach as well.
Yeah. So I think we should now time
stop Akxikas as he continues to try and pummel him in the head with a staff of power.
No, we'll just tie him and gag him and leave him now. So if he's only got one life, if he does attack us, we don't have to keep killing him.
Well, now he's a halfling, we can actually tie him and gag him and put him on the back of the dog.
Or if you want to wait 10 minutes, I can cast Tensor's floating disc and we could just have him.
Just on the back of the dog.
Floating. Sorry?
Just on the back of the dog. Don't waste a spell slot. Just,
it's not waste spells.
It's a ritual.
Oh, no, it's to be a ritual, so.
Yeah, just chuck him on the back of the dog.
I mean, we could just kill him, but.
Time to the back of the dog is far from here.
Yeah.
Who's for killing him?
No, time to the dog.
With his hands up.
Okay, so I'm gonna stick Vilnius into. He's now pleading for his life. He's whimpering. He's saying, "Look, listen, I've made a mistake. I won't do it again. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Let me go. I won't. What do you want? What do you want? I won't take any more pacts. I'll just leave."
Stop.
I was trying to stop Akxikas from killing me on that one because
I'm not trying to kill him.
We're well aware that him saying he won't take any pacts is a lie.
Insight.
Roll insight then, mate.
He's a fucking addict.
I'll give him an aid if I can, Dave.
Sure.
Yeah, so you get D4, Ted.
Don't need it. Don't think so, anyway.
No, he is frightened for his life. He wants to get out of here, and he wants to get away from you lot, as fast as possible.
Right. In that
Can't
case,
imagine why.
No, I can't think why. In that case, we're going to see what's going to happen, mate. Right? What's going to happen is we're going to let you go, and you're going to run out of here as fast as you possibly can. If we ever see you again, you're in deep shit. All right, now go. We'll let him go.
Okay.
Can we attach something really heavy to him?
So you see him to the entrance, and it's a blizzard outside. He'll say, "Well, at least I need some clothing. There will be some clothing around. There'll be some, some."
Oh, I'll fully let him get kit up. We don't, if we're going to kill him, we've just done it in there.
Okay, right.
Got some rags we can soak in wine.
Cheers. He's obsessed with that. Right. So Vilnius done. He runs into the snow. He's gone.
Right.
So
we're currently by the door, which is an area we've not actually. Yeah.
Right.
Before we carry on, I can do a 10-minute healing word to effectively grant us a short rest and heal us.
Just a quick thing.
With the playtest one to.
I don't need it.
Does Vilnius still have his random spider abilities?
Yeah.
He will have his spider.
So he's going to be a fucking excellent thief.
Oh, God, yeah. Halfling spider.
Maybe we can keep him around.
Well, we've let him go now. The blizzard will take him.
Or not.
So presumably people benefit from a short rest here.
I would benefit from a short rest. Adam doesn't want one, but I would.
You don't benefit. You don't get your spell slots back on a short rest anymore.
I get my warlock ones back. Yeah.
Yeah. I get my warlock one back. I also heal.
I don't get any spell slots, do I? You don't get spell slots back.
No, but you get all your wild shape uses back.
all of one. And my source, oh no, because that's the long rest, I think, for my sorcery point.
I mean, if it's something you can do and you need it, by all means do it. But it's only really your
normal. Second level spell slot. It's a 10-minute short rest.
Well, it's only 10 minutes. It can't hurt, can it? So
it's whether it's useful later, because I can only do it once per day.
I'd say it's probably useful later after whatever the next scrap is, really. But
okay, fair enough. Let's go.
I mean, I don't know how much you use, Mark, but unless you've used a lot, I mean,
no,
you're the one
I'm all right for now. So
you're the one that gets most from a short rest out of the group.
Yeah.
I'm on about half hit points.
I say hit points wise, I'm okay, but I've used a lot of low level spells.
But you won't get those back on a short rest anyway.
No, I know. That's why I've been using other stuff recently.
Okay,
well,
so we're at 10:30. Is that's Jim's cut-off point for the night?
Yeah.
So,
sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, it's fine, Jim. Don't worry about it. Because more than anything else, what we have discovered is a lot about these amber sarcophagi, and hopefully we'll be able to move on next session. And sorry, was excluding. So we'll end there. Okay.